If you're a sci-fi fan, then you're inundated with a bunch of like space travel and time travel stuff. But not all of this stuff is fiction. A lot of it comes from actual physics. In Star Wars, spaceships course through hyperspace at incredible speeds you can't even imagine. In Star Trek, there's faster than light travel, and in Doctor Who, there's the TARDIS, with which you can travel through space and time. Now with current technology, even to go to our nearest star neighbor, which is Proxima Centauri Alpha Centauri system, which is about 4 light years away from us, it would take thousands of years, so it's impossible for us to do that. We couldn't really get out of our solar system in a crewed spaceship. So then, how could we go about thinking of maybe, actually traveling outside of the solar system, or even possibly maybe time travel? One of my favorite objects that comes out in real physics that could help us maybe, time travel or space travel are called wormholes. Wormholes are these incredible objects that actually come out of Einstein's equations, and they're essentially pathways through space-time, sometimes offering a shortcut so that you can get from point A to point B in a really quick amount of time. And so that could look a little bit like this. So like you have some point A to some point B that you want to travel through in space-time, and then this wormhole would kind of just provide you with a shortcut through it so that instead of needing to traverse all of this actual space-time in between, you get from point A to point B through your wormhole, just like that, cutting through all of that extra distance that you don't have to now traverse. An obvious benefit to having access to a wormhole that is an actual shortcut through space-time is that we wouldn't actually have to travel between the points A and B that we want to traverse. So we wouldn't actually have to figure out ways to travel like faster than light or anything like that, because we'd have a shortcut to get from point A to point B. You can actually create a time machine out of a wormhole by taking one of its ends and either accelerating it to really close to the speed of light or placing it near, say, a black hole. It's really massive because special relativity tells us that if you're traveling either close to the speed of light or if you're near a really massive object, time moves slower for you. So you'll have a wormhole with one end that's younger than the other. The problem is that we haven't actually found any wormholes in nature, so we don't really know if these things actually exist. But if they do exist, they could look a little something like this, or like a black hole like the one in Interstellar. But until we find a wormhole or something like it in nature, space travel will remain a thing of sci-fi.